Have you college graduates ever been in a situation like this before?
Do you have your resume with you presently?
A resume? What is a resume?
A resume is a personal form that shows in detail an applicant's personal experiences, knowledge, contact information, and education, and all this is required for the process of a job application, and it helps give the boss who is interviewing the individual a chance to really understand them much better and see if they can really be qualified for the job opening. But what is it that makes a resume good and highly professional? Well, today we will be looking at how to properly write and execute a resume, which is why I hired these unskilled interns to help me demonstrate. The first step in crafting a good resume is to know your own background, because you don't want to tell the boss that you are or were something you're not.
So it says here that you were once a dragon slayer?
By golly, yes sir indeed. The Dragon Slayer, the greatest in all the land of Mordor.
Instead, you will want to make sure that your boss gets the right impression that you were at one point someone useful or could be someone useful, depending on the job you're going for in the workforce.
Alrighty, so it says here that you used to be the tech for your high school's theater department?
That's correct. I worked with lighting, staging, and construction all throughout my 4 years of high school.
Another thing to consider when writing your resume is that you want to make sure you include your education levels. Some jobs vary in what terms of minimal education is needed to get the job. So, as you are writing your resume, you should list your accomplishments in education, like high school graduation, and years in college and other things. The last thing you want is for your boss to read that you were a dropout when you shouldn't be for this application.
Okay, so it says here that you were a college dropout.
By golly, that's what I once was.
Well, you need some sort of diploma or college degree to even try to obtain this job.
Well, I'll let you know that I dropped college, and I am glad I did it. I skipped my classes deliberately. I did it deliberately.
Much like how you present your strengths and personal experiences, you would also show where your education lies and how it is beneficial to getting the job, and in turn can help you get the job you're after more efficiently.
So, when do I get my paycheck?
Oh, you'll get it as soon as you stop questioning your boss and get that dumb-looking smirk back.
And finally, review everything that you have brought to the table to make sure that this will help you benefit yourself in the coming interview.
Oh, do you think you know where you're going to go apply at?
Well, with my experience with computers, my general knowledge of retail, and my communication skills, probably Best Buy.
Nice, nice. Do you think you're going to have your resume done in time for your interview?
Yeah, I mean, I told you my perks. I can just give my boss my contact information for my proctors and my school grade record, and I should be set. Should take no time at all. What about your application?
Unfortunately, I don't think it went so well. I completely forgot about my resume. I already know that my attempt, just my attempt, to get a job at Walgreens is futile.
Well, I mean, the library is still hiring, and you could probably take another shot there. I mean, you're overqualified for the job.
Wait, you're right. I'm knowledgeable enough in literature. I've done community service for the library beforehand, and I'm a very organized individual for the most parts. You know what? I'm gonna go do it. But before I do it, I gotta make sure I write that resume this time. I don't want to repeat the same interview with the Walgreens interview again.
That boy made a mighty fine librarian. Once you figure out what your strengths are, where your education lies, and what you've personally accomplished up till now, you'll be well on your way to crafting a great resume that will get you a job that will carry on well into the future. We want to thank you for watching this episode of A Narrator's Life, as told through the editor's eyes. Isn't that right, editor?
Yeah, I can't complain.